There's this saying that abandoned children become adults waiting to be chosen. And I found this to be very, very true. And that abandonment includes literal abandonment, but also emotional abandonment, when you feel that who you were wasn't enough or wasn't recognized or wasn't seen by your parents. That's a form of emotional abandonment. Regardless of if there is resolution or reconciliation, you still have to reckon with or take responsibility for that core wound. And it's not your fault, but this is your life. And part of taking ownership of that life, this precious gift that you have, is taking ownership of that inner child, that deep wound. And by taking ownership, I mean doing what you need to do to heal. And this is one of the greatest challenges of the healing process, is learning how the heck do you choose yourself if you don't know what that looks like, if you don't know what that feels like, and you have no emotional precedent for that. Like you've never felt chosen by anyone else, maybe even your whole life. And this is why I use faith in my healing practice, and not my faith, your faith. It's connecting to something, anything that you believe has your best interest at heart. When we're born, we have this very real biological need to be loved, to be seen, to be accepted. This is how children live to see the next day, is that love bond that we have with our parents. And when that's not there, we need to search for it elsewhere, which can get us into very deep trouble and very traumatic relationship after relationship after relationship. This is why connecting to faith, connecting to source, connecting to spirit, connecting to ancestors, whatever you believe is loving, has your best interest at heart, and is altruistic to you, can be the tipping point for you to access yourself in a very deep, meaningful, and real way that that's almost impossible if you feel that you are floating alone like a balloon in, like a balloon drifting off into space. We need to be anchored. We need to know that we are loved and valued. And when we connect to spirit, when we connect to source, when we connect to angels or the infernal divine or fae or deity work or Jesus, it doesn't matter who you connect with. But when you feel that you are seen, when you feel that you are loved, when you feel that you are accepted, then things start to shift for you, because then you're chosen. You just are. You already are. And maybe your parent didn't choose you the way that they should have. Maybe they weren't willing or able to do. But I want you to know that spirit source, whoever that you work with, is choosing you. But part of that is accepting that and choosing yourself and doing the work and showing up with faith when it's the most hardest.